the name of the cult that you're a part of? I'm just joking. I know you're not in a cult, silly. You'd never be in a cult. Your mental fortitude is so strong that nothing could penetrate your mind and make you join a cult. That's not you. You would never join a group that has one mission, an idealistic mission, a spiritual mission, a mission spearheaded by one leader who tells you guys exactly what to do, exactly what to say, what not to say, who expects you all to act the same, who expects you not to step out of the bounds, who even encourages you not to listen to other influencers. I mean, cult leaders. You would never. That's not you. No one would think that would be you or me. No. Hey guys, what's up guys? I just wanted to do a video on one of the most interesting topics that I have noticed on social media right now. Well, it's not really a topic, it's just something that I feel like has been going on, and I just want to talk about it, you know? Let's talk about cults today. This is actually piggybacking off of my previous video where I was talking about movements online or trends online. I think that today more than ever people are very susceptible to different kinds of information. There's so much disinformation, misinformation, propaganda, influencers telling you what to buy, telling you not to buy this, saying boycott this, saying pick this up when you next go to the store. There's just so much that can easily influence, can easily overwhelm people. It's understandable. However, today I wanted to talk about how this influence has a very, I don't want to say sinister, but very important thing that I think needs to be noted. And that is the prominence of cults online. Now listen to me. I feel like today more than ever people are like, what? A cult? Like, what? A cult? I feel like people regard cults as more outdated. Like, cult? No, of course not. That's crazy. Cults are still going on. Yes, they are. I think they're more prominent than ever before, actually. You know, me, I would never join a cult. Like, I would never join a cult. I'm free thinking. I'm intelligent. I have fortitude, but maybe I already have. I think that, yes, I think cults are more prominent today than before. And I think the reason why people may look at cults as more of an outdated practice or an outdated thing is because, you know, people are not putting on freaking robes, people are not chanting, people are not doing blood sacrifices or anything like that. I think the tenets or the practices of cults has changed. I think it's changed from blood sacrifices to people joining a particular Discord and checking into that Discord every single day to see if their favorite influencer has posted. I think it looks like people from a particular group online following codes. We don't say this, we do this, we don't go over there, we go over there. I think it looks like one group thinking that every other group is out to get them. And if someone criticizes something that your leader has said, they are the devil and they need to be eliminated, they need to be deactivated, effective immediately. And because of this, I think it can be almost, you know, regarded as, oh, it's just like a parasocial relationship. But I think it's a step above a parasocial relationship when you have people that are changing actual things about themselves because that influencer told them to. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is actually define what a cult is.
They're persecuting what they can't stand to look at in themselves. the truth.
According to Google, according to Google, a cult is a relatively small group of people having beliefs or practices, especially relating to religion, that are regarded by others as strange. That is the standard definition of a cult. And I think it's why people don't regard a lot of things that we see online as possibly kind of inching towards a cult-like instances or cult-like behaviors. I think people are more inclined to say, oh, that it's just a parasocial relationship. The characteristics of a cult involve not questioning the leader, following the leader wholeheartedly regardless of what they say, being motivated to bring other people into the group, members who express excessive zealousness and unquestioned commitment, a defensive leader. When questioned, they are particularly defensive. A cult leader is oftentimes charismatic yet authoritarian. They are quite manipulative, so they may say things like, no one else wants the best for you. I do. They don't understand you. I do. We're in this together. They couldn't get you like I do. They just want to hinder you. They just want to bring you down. I want to raise you up. They might create codes for the group. Guys, I want us to behave like this. Do this. If you really are about what I talk about, then you shouldn't even be doing this. You shouldn't even be doing this. Again, they're completely intolerant to criticism. They get quite angry and defensive toward it. It might look like an influencer blocking and deleting comments that criticize them. They often motivate the group towards an idealistic goal or a mission. Guys, when we do this, it'll look like this. We'll achieve this, and it'll be grand, and everyone will watch, and it'll be marvelous. Oftentimes, the leader is also unaccountable. If they do something or say something that is less than correct or realistic or true, oftentimes they may address the criticism, but they will quickly throw it out, not incorporating real empathy or understanding whilst addressing it. Okay, I just wanted to pick up where I stopped because the rest of that video actually got corrupted, but I'm glad that I'm able to film this part and some was saved. Everybody clap.
A typical go-to is to refer to critics as haters. Followers may participate in this as a means to protect their leader, regardless of the leader's wrongdoing. A noticeable feature that can be observed is followers willing to go to extreme measures to protect their leader, or committing themselves to their leader regardless of what their leader says or does. They may even verbalize this and say, I don't care what they do or say. I will never leave. This is because their leader has already established an emotional relationship with them. Cult leaders become cult leaders because they ensure to engage with their followers often and in intimate ways. This may look like going on live for long hours at a time, sending out gifts. They target vulnerability. They often target people experiencing life transitions, loneliness, or search for hope. They love bomb these followers, these people. Initial recruits are often showered with affection, attention, a sense of belonging, and validation is given to them. However, the group's true and more radical nature is hidden initially, with controlling aspects introduced slowly to avoid alarming new members. This may look like maybe hours into lives, then abusive patterns can be seen by the leader. They ensure to create an us versus them mentality, making the cult feel like a safe harbor. They also create a messiah persona, making their followers look up to them.
Thank you for watching to this point. If you're still watching, tell me what you think. If you agree, if you disagree, tell me if you've seen any online cults. And if you're comfortable, tell me the name of the YouTuber so that I can make sure to steer clear, or the name of the influencer so I can make sure to steer clear of that influencer. Or maybe I'm curious, I don't want to hear what they say and see. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!